Alright everybody, this is your guy Andre, back with another blog. This will be a little bit shorter probably, but this is my channel, A Man in His Thoughts. Shout out to the people who looked at my first video. If you haven't, definitely check it out, share it, repost it, and I think it'll be very informational starting off. But like I said, this is my journey, and hopefully I can share my journey with other guys along the way. And I think it's very important that we talk, have a conversation. We don't have to be tough 24 hours a day, because we got real stuff we're dealing with too that people may not think no one understands. And this is specifically dealing with child support. This particular blog series, A Man in His Thoughts. I got some other stuff in there, just me with my son, just little things like that. But this particular strand is strictly about those things. It's quiet. It is 11 o'clock here in Michigan. 11:09. Everyone's asleep at my home, and it allows me to do these videos. Shout out to my man right there, as you can see, and you know what I'm talking about if you looked at the last video. But one of the things that I definitely want us to start doing is, all you men, call your FOC worker and ask him or her, what type of order do you have? That's the first thing you need to do. Just because you pay child support does not mean you get visitation. See, they split that up, if I'm not mistaken, years ago, because it used to be all in one. So that's one of the first things you men need to do. Call your worker and ask them, hey, what is my order? What kind of order do I got? I don't understand it. You have to ask questions. If you don't ask, you'll never know. This is their worker's job, to inform you. And if they don't give you the answers, you call their supervisor. You cannot have the laid back and cool attitude that everything's going to be okay. I ain't going to worry about it. But when your check coming up short every week, you're going to start worrying about it then. And then you're going to bitch and complain to your homeboys that this woman is taking all this money out your check. In some cases, she needs to take the money out because you ain't doing nothing anyway. So let's like I said, we're going to keep this all the way 100. So, but that's the first thing you need to find out, what type of case you got. Find out. Every city, state is different. I know here in Lansing, workers, you can call your worker between like 9:30 and 11:30, and then 2:30 and 3, and I think it's stupid. I understand it, but I think it's stupid. But then they got it 2 days to call you back, and it's so broken up. Like Lansing here, we have a conciliator, a referee, then judge. Kalamazoo, where I'm originally from, you usually got an intake coordinator, then referee, then judge. So it depends on the city how things move and operate. But that's why it's important for you to do your homework and know how things are moving. Some house cleaning stuff. Get you a suitcase, or get you some manila envelopes so you can start keeping your paperwork in. That's the first thing. Somewhere, your mama's house, your daddy's house, somewhere who you trust, where you can go to it and get it. That's something I did when I was transitioning between my grandmother's house and college, and things were getting kind of messy as far as living arrangements, and so I had to find where I could put my paperwork. So I had a spot where I can put it, so whenever time I need it, I can go get it. Quit allowing for some of these women to always get the upper hand on you. Get your kids' social security cards. Know what doctor they go to. Go to the dentist visit. Go to the school. You have to be involved, because all those things come up in court. Well, I'm the one that do this, or I'm the one that do that. In a lot of cases, that's true because some of the guys don't want to have nothing to do with it. They want to lay with the woman, get her pregnant, then they want to leave. Not once, but twice. Now, when you get into the second and third kid, that's the woman's fault too, just as much. First time too, because you already knew what type of dude you're dealing with. So, it's very important, though, and I keep stressing that because you have to know your order. You have to know what it means. If you don't understand something, ask a question. It's their job to explain the stuff to you, not to give you legal advice, because they're quick to say that. And you tell them, I'm not asking for legal advice. I'm asking you, what does this mean? I don't understand this word. That's the only way you're going to start making some headway. And like I said in the first video, guys, this is not to get you out of paying support if you are. This is just to help you. Because at one point in time, I was paying close to $1,000, which is still cheap. I was paying for 3 kids, close to $1,000. But because I understood and started learning and start fighting, I took that $1,000 all the way down to $500. Now, I'm paying close to $150 for 2 kids now. For 2 kids, I'm paying close to $150 a month. That's crazy. Most dudes ain't even in that ballpark. They way up. But it's because I fought. I didn't lay down. I didn't play the cool route. I lived at the court. They got tired of me. But I told them, I'm going to be here as much as you because it's my right. And ain't nothing they can say. They got to do their job or leave or retire. But before I get too far ahead of myself, like I told you guys, if you got questions or scenarios, hit me on my email address. It's andrebrown821@gmail.com. That's A as in Apple, D as in David, R-E, Brown like the color, 821@gmail.com. So definitely hit me with your questions, your answers, whatever you need, and we'll try to work this thing out and try to go through this. I think this is important. I think that we have to start having a dialogue. So I'm going to leave y'all with that for this particular video. Call your worker. Find out what type of order do you have. Once you do that, start asking questions. Shoot me an email. And we'll go from there. Because I got people I talk to that can help me if I don't understand the answer either. So that's the beautiful thing. I got people that I can talk to. So with that being said, thank you guys for your support. And like my middle school principal used to say, believe, achieve, succeed. And I believe that. I believe that with everything I got. Believe it, achieve it, and you're going to succeed. Until next time, guys. Peace.